understand? Before Devi got married to Mahadeva, Nandi was his disciple. Nandi is a senior actually. So to Nandi, Mahadeva teaches how to achieve that space of Shivoham. So this yantra was taught by Mahadeva to Nandi. So God is Mahadeva, Rishi is Nandinatha, Nandi. Nandi is the Rishi for this yantra. And God, you see each yantra as a God and Rishi. For example, Gayatri mantra and Gayatri yantra. Gayatri is the God, goddess. Vishwamitra is the Rishi, because he received it and shared it with the world. So this yantra, Nandi received it and shared it with all of us, with the world. So it's called Tirukkailaya Parampara Yantra. This yantra is called Tirukkailaya Parampara Yantra. And originally it is described in Upanishads, which is in Prakrita language. Actually, don't think it is Tamil or Sanskrit. If you know Tamil or Sanskrit, you can't read this. It is Prakrit. It is Tamil, Sanskrit before. Before Tamil or Sanskrit, it's a Prakrit. It's a powerful mandala to invoke the energy of Shivoham in the center. Om Shivoham is written. The center, what is Om Shivoham. That is what is written in Prakrit. Om Shivoham. Om you can read, but Shivoham you can't read. So listen. Now we are going to work on the exact purpose of this whole program. Till yesterday, directly or indirectly, it is all for preparation, preparation, preparation. Of course, tomorrow what we are doing today also will be a preparation. Because every day process is taking us to the next level. Whatever we do till last day, yesterday, it becomes preparation. Today we are going to exactly work on the purpose. Shivoham. The last we will be working on Kali Yantra. Kali is the authority of maintaining people in the space of Shivoham. Devi has to open the door. Kali is responsible for maintaining people in that same space. So last one day or 2 days we will be working on Kali Yantra. Now is the main part. Working with this Shivoham Yantra and Nithyanandeshwara. That's Patikalinga. That will be next. Shiva Yantra. Shivoham is the mantra. You can actually hold any side because it is not male female. It is a combination of male female. You can hold any side you want. There is no specific side.
Sorry. Swamiji, it feels like something is constantly
good. Very good.
Pressure down.
Very good. The Kundalini.
Thank you. Another question. I feel last night when coming back from the temple, I sit next to a lady, she doesn't talk, so I just keep quiet. But then I feel I experience some just peace without really...
What? She... Oh. Okay, good. Good, you got somebody who doesn't speak.
Another question is about the sound in the temple. Why do they have that sound in the temple? Is that to drive away the birds, or it's...
No. The sound itself was created by the nature only.
Okay, thank you.
Because the spouses are not here in this hall. Spouse is not here. So please make them complete also, their children will suffer.
Tathastu.
Thank you, Swamiji.
I'll give you guys enough power to go and complete them.
Swamiji, I've been eating left, right and center and it's really making
That's
me
wonderful.
feel
Why?
very queasy, Swamiji. I'm just not able to, I don't know.
As much as possible eat, don't worry.
Okay, Swamiji. Thank you.
Because see, so much of heat is produced in your body, so much of energy is awakened, it needs a lot of things to digest. You understand? If you eat a lot, you will not have the heat giving any other side effect. That is why whenever we, even when we do prana pratishtha, invoke a deity in a god, first thing we will offer is food. Because the moment, see, I am actually doing prana pratishtha in every one of you. In every one of you. Means putting the God's energy in every one of you. So eating is very good. Enjoy the food and be happy. Yes.
Swamiji, you earlier in India, when lectures were going on, you had said Shri Yantra is the inner space of Mahadeva. Then this is Mahadeva Yantra. So how I am in this?
See what I am saying? It is not that something is higher or lower. Mahadeva, when he taught the process to Devi, he gave Sri Yantra. When he taught to Nandi, he gave this Yantra. That's all. And in that Yantra, both Mahadeva and Devi, both energies work. Here, it becomes like almost one with Shiva. And here that specifically Mahadeva uses the word Shivoham in this Yantra. The specifically, when he teaches this, he uses the word Shivoham and the signs of Shivoham. And in the Yantra itself, the center word is Shivoham. Om Shivoham. It's Prakrit, that's why you are not able to read. Om Shivoham.
Om Shivoham.
It's a Yantra itself is centered on the concept Shivoham. I can say this can be called as essence of Sri Chakra.
Oh.
Because this was prior. See, as per the record, it is after the Mahadeva's marriage, he teaches the Sri Yantra to Devi. But this is much before the marriage.
What is the difference between Soham and Shivoham? Is there any difference?
In Soham, you experience as you understand the cosmos. In Shivoham, you experience as it is.
Thank you.
Swamiji, I have two questions. First question, if I could request healing for my cold and for everybody else that has a cold, thank you. And also, is us getting sick part of this process or is it just a cold going around?
No. Sickness is not part of the process, but the heat getting cleansed is part of the process. Okay. So your body allows only cold as a form of heat releasing. There are some bodies, just through the diarrhea it releases. You might have had that. Means huge digestion, large quantity leaving. Whether one or two, large quantity, the body cleansing. These all also is the symptom of that heat getting released.
Swamiji, when you say he gave the yantra, what does it mean exactly? I mean, not like this. So what, when Shiva...
Now when I am doing the process, I will be putting this yantra itself in your brain and realigning your brains to this yantra. That's all. This line will become your biomemory. That Shivoham will become your muscle memory. Sound gets stored in muscle, line gets stored in biomemory. So this yantra and Shivoham both will be inserted into your biomemory and muscle memory. That's all.
Thank you, sir.
And for that, it will be very useful for me if I energize and give it to you and you hold it. That's all. See, because I am not working with your mind, I am automatically telling whatever is in the yantra, let it get into the biomemory. If I ask you to visualize, you will visualize one triangle, not the other, one letter, not the other, and you will mess up off, and you will tell one is lighting, another one is black, all this confusion. So straight I print it and give it to you and enter it inside the system. Enter, tuck,
Thank you, Swamiji.
solved.
Where does this Prakrit language come from? Did Mahadeva create it? Did he speak it?
I don't know why the Prakrit language was created by Mahadeva, but a pre-Upanishadic period, the oldest language is Prakrit only. These are the sounds we used, human beings first started using to convey the ideas. It's like a Prakrit means tribal language. Sanskrit means well done, organized language.
Well done. So is this like an enlightened language or just like a primitive?
I can even use the word primitive language, nothing wrong in it.
Swamiji,
Go ahead.
Swamiji, do we have to learn how to draw these chakras?
You can hold in any way. There is no masculine, feminine component, so no direction.
Yes, Swamiji. Do we have to learn how to draw these chakras?
How to draw?
Yeah.
No. You don't even need to look into what it is inside. I am going to put it inside you.
After the program, after we go back, I would like to get some more technical details on the yantra. Is there any reliable resource on the internet we can get?
Yes, I have. There is a book called Tirumantra Munnur, means 300 verses on the yantras.
So the image on the inside, like the two triangles, that's something that the Hebrews use a lot, right? They call it the Star of David.
No, it is Prakrit. Originally, it's from Upanishads.
Swamiji, there was a discussion with about intention and karma. So it's just talking about if you have a good intention and you help someone, but they end up being hurt, then it's,
that doesn't bring karma. Don't worry.
That doesn't bring karma.
That doesn't bring
so,
karma.
but how about the intention is important?
No, intention and the way you decide to express it as action, both are important.
Okay.
But if these two are clear, the action, the result, even if they end up in problem, you are not responsible because they are also need to be part. They also need to take the responsibility.
So how about?
See, now I am programming your whole biomemory and muscle memory. You can choose whether you want to express your Shivoham being an engineer or being an enricher or being a Paramahamsa. How you want to express Shivoham, you can choose. But in every way you will be in peak. You understand? Which way you choose to express Shivoham, you have a freedom. But any way you choose, you will express your multiple powers in that.
Swamiji, so another thing.
I can give only the source material. How you want to make, you can make.
Okay. So the other thing was, the conclusion was intention is important and intention of what you wanted to do. So,
No. I will not completely give you the judgment.
Swamiji, that's why I'm asking, Swamiji. I just want to clarify that. So, in the case of, when people say they don't want to live anymore, there's a word they use, what?
Euthanasia.
Sorry?
Euthanasia.
No, Swamiji, the mercy killing. Yes. So that the intention of the doctor was good.
No.
So that's why I want to clarify.
No.
Because their intention was to relieve the sufferings.
No. That does not, death relieves the suffering. You don't see.
Yes.
It is, the intention is not to relieve that person.
Understand.
Intention is you not to escape from the suffering.
Understand.
Next.
Thanks for the clarification.
Swamiji, with due respect to you and this yantra, I just want to know what will be the correct position to hold.
No,
readable.
See, this yantra has no masculine, feminine, napumsaga component.
This top long letter.
The top long letter is just for our own housekeeping purpose, I told them to print.
Acha.
So there is no direction.
So how to
housekeeping purpose means for us to segregate which is Kali yantra, which is Shiva yantra, which is Kalbhairava yantra. The triangle, this direction is always the masculine, the urdhva. And the triangle, this side is always feminine. Like that, there are some structures. You understand? And but here there is nothing like that. There is no Srilinga, Pullinga, Napumsakalinga. All the so any way you can hold.
It was just curiosity. Because all yantras which we are keeping on Devala
Yes.
home.
See, and that is what those yantras have that. Kalbhairav yantra, all of them have that. This yantra doesn't have.
What I interested, unknowingly it should not be kept in such a position.
No. You can keep it in any way because Mahadeva is neither Strilinga, Pullinga, or Napumsakalinga. His yantra is also same way described.
Okay. Anyhow, it should be kept in the Devalaya. Okay. Thank you.
Anything is okay. Yes.
Swamiji, coming back to his question about the intention. Now, when we can't see somebody suffering, and we are, I always pray that, let him be relieved and let him go.
And that is okay.
Praying
is okay. Praying, you should pray, let his suffering be relieved. Not that, let me not see his suffering anymore.
I pray that way. Can't see.
That is perfect. Say, I can't see, so let me not see is not the right prayer. Let him not suffer.
Okay.
That is the right intention. You understand? See, this mercy killing is nothing but let me not see. How do you know after death he is not suffering? But with the divine, when you pray, divine knows properly and you are putting the responsibility with him. He knows how to move. And sometimes he will not listen to you and keep the person alive. It means the living is less suffering than death for him. See, when it is your action, let you be thorough about this side, that side.
Swamiji, there are decision by mind and decision by being. What is the difference?
Decision by mind, you will always be swinging this side and that side. Like a morning, you will feel, I should not have got married. Night, you will feel okay. Like that. That's the decision by mind.
And decision
by being is no other way, let us stay together.
No, will it continue, Swamiji? Decision by being, if I take next birth, will...
Those things are decision by being.
How the soul choose its...
soul itself doesn't choose. The closest part of the soul, biomemory chooses.
No, when the soul decides to, let's say...
based on the best intelligence it collected in this body, it chooses the next body.
Okay. And when
See, if you think in this, tell me, in this Janma, what do you think is the best joy you experienced in your life?
With you, Swamiji.
So next, when you have the opportunity to take one more body, you will see, if I am in the human body, you may assume the human body and come as a Gurukul kid. Or if you feel, no, I have already left the human body, I am not having the human body, you may just decide to be with me in the Aksharadham. That's all.
I want to be with you.
That's what I am saying. See, now I am the ultimate experience. This is the natural decision you will take. Because the ultimate, what you think as the ultimate experience, some people may think Italian pizza is the best they had in their life. So next Janma, they will take the birth of a pig, come to the Italian pizza shop and wait outside. When they will drop the remaining pizza and I can chew. So it is like what you think as the best in your life, based on that you take birth.
In my case, Swamiji, in one of the Kalabhairava Darshan, you said my younger brother, who has to pass away at the very end stage, because he has to exhaust his karmas. So he was planning to be only for a few months. He is a yoga prastha. And so how does he choose my parent? Because my parents has to go through a lot of suffering.
Those kind of births, they don't even specifically choose. The earliest available garbha they enter into.
Oh, okay.
Immediate available garbha, that's all.
Because my mom, dad, they were still
having a
my
suffering.
mom is liberating.
But sometimes that for the soul's journey becomes the first priority. Then the individual's suffering.
Can you bless Swamiji for that to come out?
Swamiji, this euthanasia, the suffering, if the patient itself feels that he suffered, he doesn't want to suffer.
What I am saying, he doesn't want to suffer is okay, but does he know that death is going to relieve him from the suffering?
No, definitely not.
Then their decision is not with the right information. It is not an informed decision.
Okay, thank you.
Swamiji, when we pray for others, who does it help? Does it help the person?
Both. It helps both. You and for the person towards whom you pray.
Swamiji, you say although all participants must eat, right? Why I have no appetite and I've been skipping meals?
That is good for you. And for your mother.
Swamiji, it is a very big assembly. By virtue of you, all have gathered. I had an experience of this mercy killing before 60 years, which I want to share with everybody. What is the great? It is a miracle.
Quickly, in few minutes. In few minutes.
Miracle. See, before 60 years, my youngest brother was admitted in civil hospital, Amravati. He had sometime dog bite. So when he was admitted, he was given like this making and some fun. So that doctor said, see, it is a reopening of that hydrophobia. So he is going to die. You pray everybody, whatever you say. So I insisted, what something do, give me injection or whatever is possible. I want to see that my brother is alive. Nobody you keep assertion word. He was shifted to assertion word. I sit for the prayer. I say, God, if he is going to die, please see that he will die in peace, everything. So I had the strength. No, his life is not over. If his life is not, I am thinking for it. Yeah. So I looked to him when he was an assertion. Again he was repeating like this only. Up. I thought it far away. And I requested doctor, see, there is something wrong in his head. Please put a rice tube in it. Swamiji, nobody listened to me. Well, he is going to die now. So please listen me at least. For my sake you put it. All right, he called that nurse and asked to put up a
quickly finish.
Yes, and rice to put, and he was all right.
Wow.
And he's still alive.
Great.
So if that time he would have been killed because of mercy killing, I was the murderer.
I understand.
So God, when he will give it, so we should not go for mercy killing.
Yes.
Swamiji, you use the words vibrant stillness. I was wanting to make sure that I understood it correctly.
You see, the silence, not like a dead silence which is in the graveyard, where because nothing is there, silent. But because everything is there, it is silent. Like the silence in the space, beyond the sun and the moon and the planet Earth, there will be a kind of a silence. That is not a dead silence. So many planets are there. Whole cosmos is there. The silence of vibrance.
So, translating that to our human condition. So, am I right in my understanding that if I'm presented with irritants, I'm not drawn into the irritant, I just stand apart?
Yes.
I've been like falling asleep, but not asleep, but like in a dream state, and it's happening very often.
Listen, what I am saying, if you are dead, the silence which will be in your body is the dead silence. You are alive, your consciousness is there, but still there is a silence. That is vibrant silence. Go ahead.
Yes, like not falling asleep, but I'm going straight into
Actually,
like a dream.
that vibrant silence only you are experiencing.
Okay.
2 years ago, my mother died. She was in agony at the hospital, and the doctors sent her home and said she had no chance to live. She was suffering, she was in agony. And I took the responsibility of accepting to give her morphine. I thought that the morphine was not to kill her, it was just to relieve the pain. But now, with what you spoke, I'm feeling guilty with what I did.
Morphine, is it a killer or a pain reliever? Painkiller, then no problem. You are not having karma. No problem, don't worry.
Thank you.
Only you should not have given any medicine to kill. Say, just day before yesterday, one of our devotee, close devotee, he was my family friend also, my father's family friend, and he brought me up and in Tiruvannamalai, close devotee. So this devotee, he had a heart attack already thrice, and all the thrice I brought him back. He was on bonus. Bonus 2.5 years. Bonus. And recently he was in the hospital. One fine morning, I just got up from the bed. Come on, I have to go and see, it is time for him, over. And I rushed to the hospital. Physically I went. Very rarely I go to hospital nowadays physically, but physically I went and attended to him and helped. When I came down, I told him his time is over. I have just took care that he relaxes painlessly, but you prepare the family. He said, no, Swamiji, give me little time. I need 1 month to prepare them. Give me some time. I have to prepare them. I said, all right, that much I will push. Prepare them. Once they are mentally okay, I will release him. So, day before yesterday, suddenly I can ask. He said, Swamiji, I wanted to tell you, you asked. And now I think the family is mentally prepared. Doctors are also saying nothing can be done any further. It's only a torture. I said, then call and tell them, I'll take care. And maybe in half an hour, release, relaxed. They said, shall we remove the support? I said, nothing doing, you don't need to remove. I'll relax him. So that you guys don't get any karma, you will just relax. And he relaxed. And we have done his samadhi next to my father's samadhi. The ashram itself, I have given a place. He was the one stood as such a strong pillar throughout the problem, or throughout. He stood all alone and managed the Tiruvannamalai ashram. All I said, you don't remove the life support, he will relax. I was keeping him just for you guys to mentally be ready. Once they are mentally ready, they relaxed. That's all.
What is the method to access the Akashic record?
It is just purify. See, during this whole process, do you feel your eyes are getting pressured? How many of you feel the pressure in the eyes have increased? So when the pressure in the eyes increases and heals, means the eyes will be purified, then you will be able to have access to the Akashic records. Anybody who is having pressure in the eyes developing, raise your hand. You are all going through the right process in a right way. It's really working on you. That is one of the important symptoms of Kundalini in the yogic tradition. That is why I have given you the eyes, that eye cooling thing, and asking you to continuously use it every day.
Swamiji, that eye is pulling inside with a lot of pressure.
That is what. Pulling inside or pulling out, anything is okay. If there is a high pressure on the eyes, then be assured you are on the right track, because Patanjali describes this as one of the important symptoms of third eye awakening. And you will not have any bad thing because of the high pressure, don't worry. How many of you raise hand having high pressure? You will not have anything wrong, don't worry at all. It will settle down in 1 or 2 days. That is what. You will feel as if it is bloated, the eyelids are bloated. Patanjali describes this as one of the very powerful symptom of Kundalini. Eyes are the place you gather too many stupid engrams and keep it. So all that will start melting.
உடம்பெல்லாம் ஃப்ரீஸ் ஆயின மாதிரி ஆச்சு சில நாட்கள். அதுக்கப்புறம் ஒரு பெரிய
That's the right experience actually. That is the goal. When you experience that complete Shivoham, you will experience that completely frozen Kailash feeling.
Yes.
And just that Shivoham, a deep peace.
எல்லாரும் கைலாஷ்ல தான் இருந்தோம். Himalayas.
Deep peace. Go ahead.
During the process, as if I'm going to sleep and suddenly awake. Going to sleep and suddenly awake.
That is also okay, because when you don't know anything other than sleep as a peace. So when I push you into peace, feeling sleepy is little okay. Backside.
Swamiji,
Which
here.
side? Go ahead.
So during the process, I started feeling like shock in my nose, like electricity, and then I couldn't feel like my mouth or my nose, and then like I stopped feeling my face, and then I went down, and I could feel like the air going past, like if I didn't have.
Getting grounded. Good.
So it was like when I was breathing, after my breathing is over, then there would be a wave feeling after that, following it. Kind of strange.
Again, samana, Kundalini only.
Swamiji. So I felt like I was like walking down, I had this visualization too, walking down into a huge room, like a vast, vast room, and I felt super peaceful. And I also wanted to share this little miracle. My Atmalinga had fallen out of my pocket the other day and had like a little scratch on the outside. I was kind of worried that it was no good anymore, and I wanted it better, and I can't find the scratch anymore.
No, that is okay.
It went away though. It's healed itself.
It is not inside, na?
No, it's not even there anymore.
Then okay. Huh? That's great.
Swamiji, at the startup process, when I should close, I should saw Shiva Yantra, like in negative form with a black background and yellow lines. Then unconsciously Ashwat opened his eyes, then again closed. That time Ashwat saw Linga on his left eyelid, and Ashwat saw like full thing was just blue, then it turned to red and just black. That's all.
Good. This all will become permanently established in you. You will see all these powers and experiences.
My turn, Swamiji. I had a really beautiful experience through the last process. When we started, I found myself raised to the top at the Kailash, and I was like Mahadeva, and the whole Kailash was spinning around me. At 360 degrees was spinning, and then I got bolted out of that some space. And I was lost in some space, and then I suddenly feel that I stopped breathing. I don't breathe, but there were a lot of prana energy inside, and the being just opened up here, the heart, and then I fell into this deep peace and awareness. Before that, I was teetering between like half sleep and awareness, but once you play the music, and I was just again pushed up to the higher space, and I was like totally so awake, and I was in this deep calm peace with this being open up, and then I stopped breathing, and I was just breathing through the Agnya chakra. That's how my experience.
Blessings.
Yes, I didn't feel that I had a body during the experience.
Oh, that is good.
Yes, but I feel really down now, like...
That is okay, it will become all right.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead.
I'm speaking for Niguna. She said that during the process, she felt a lot of heat inside, and she was perspiring outside, and she was like boiling.
Blessings.
Swamiji, the moment the process started, if I saw myself in fire, Swamiji, around golden fire, and lot of visualizations was happening, Swamiji, but experiencing lot of heat outside, inside sweating, and cool air was coming, Swamiji. But this was the process was going on, but in that moment I just thought I wanted to see what you are doing, Swamiji. I had closed my eyes, Swamiji, but I wanted to see what is happening exactly here, Swamiji. What I saw is from the center, like oil kind of a thing, bubbles were coming, Swamiji, around. It's a Vibgayar color, Swamiji. It was just coming and filling, and then I saw energy going round and round and round.
You saw exactly what I am doing.
Thank you, Swamiji.
You saw exactly what I am doing. Go ahead.
For the first time, what we
The first process we did, I felt so much movement. I never felt this movement before. And you said something that said being calm is required more. And on the second time, I felt like I'm dropping down. I feel like I'm just drifting back. And I don't know if it's that alright with the experience.
Yes, you are on the right track. The more heat, more popcorns are busting, that's all. The more process, more is opening up in everyone. But first time ever, a master sat with the disciples just without asking them to do anything, making the whole thing happen. Some gurus may not give teachings, may give only the kriyas, yoga or pranayama kriya. Some gurus may not give yoga, pranayama kriya, just give teachings. But here, nothing, just you sit, I am there, things happen. I am using sound and light.
Swamiji, my experience is that I get, a couple of days ago you said I was jumping. Actually I was getting movement from my leg up like this. Is that the... Okay.
So, the other way it happens. Good.
Swamiji, I felt a lot of heat in the yantra when I was holding. And
that is good.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Because I am actually connecting with all the yantras. Through yantras, I am connecting with you guys.
And let the Shivoham be my being decision in any of the emotions or commotions or any kind of... Thank you, Swamiji.
I saw some skulls while I was in the process. And
it's good.
Okay. And sometimes I think I don't know if I'm falling into Turiya or falling, is that what I'm doing? Or falling into sleep. I don't know which one it is.
No, you can't fall into sleep. Don't.
So that is...
Turiya is
all right.
there.
Thank you.
First process, I feel my heart really pain. Then you ask us to settle down. Second process, I start my tear rolling down. Then I feel my legs really very pain. After that, I saw Devi stand in front of me. I saw Nanti.
Good. Thank you. Be blissful.